Well, I think we can divide the answer into two parts. One is the point of view of the instrumental. So I think there will be big changes in the instrument and their ability to make a better diagnosis. For example, like we presented here, the fusion can give us much higher accuracy and efficacy of diagnosis. On the other hand, there is a need to build big databases in order to initiate AI statistical studies. So I'm sure that all the algorithms will be put in place, and also all the possibility of data collection and data analysis in relation to studies that will check this data, do machine learning, data mining, and also supervised and unsupervised machine learning. So in our cases here in Hungary, this is the first time that we did this S80 Elite fusion. It was never done in Hungary, neither anywhere in the world, and actually it was also the first time that we brought this technology into the private sector. So I think in the future it will be very widespread, not only in the big university centers, but because it's very easy to apply. You just need the right instrument in the right place and the right physicians to make this examination. Then also in the private healthcare, it will be very applicable and successful. That's my point of view. So the interesting thing is that in obstetrics and gynecology, all the diagnostics are divided between two types of disciplines. So one of the disciplines is the gynecologists themselves, but the other is the radiology. And this is a way that both of these modalities or disciplines are totally separate. And I think the revolution that we've done here with SonoScape, that for the first time we achieved the ability to put both disciplines together in the same machine, and therefore give a very high accuracy and efficacy of diagnostics. So I think this is the future. We are going to the direction in which we use a lot of big data and multimodality, and I'm sure with the help of SonoScape and the Chinese people will do a great job with it. I think it's very appealing, it's very beneficial. It's a lot of multidisciplinary people coming from different directions, different places, and it's always a good place to do the networking and meet other countries, other cultures, and try to build a better future for everybody. So I'm very positive about this cooperation.
Ultrasound technology is not mature yet. You companies and together with the clinicians like us are working for years, and we still don't know where this path will lead us. So from technology point of view, we need a tool, an ultrasound machine, and first of all the good high quality probes to define the anatomy and function of the fetus. And the same for gynecology. Nowadays we talk a lot about AI, and I strongly believe this is the direction that is changing the ultrasound world. It is, in my understanding, the digital colleague of us who's sitting inside the machine or in the cloud and is helping us to understand images. Because not all of the examiners are experts. It is easier for me because I'm dealing with anomalies in comparison with doctors who are just first-liners. They need more support, and I strongly believe that AI is building the enhancement for these first-line doctors. Because it is not only about finding the views that are described nicely in our guidelines, but it is also about a deeper recognition pattern between anomalies, normals, and in between particular anomalies. So I think now we are standing at the point when ultrasound is being implemented with extremely advanced new technologies. Yes, SonoScape technology supports a lot. It speeds up the scan thanks to automated measurements, for example. For the fetus, you have developed a fantastic tool that measures the main structures behind our analysis, because we scan, and in the background the algorithms are working and supporting us. The same for endometrium, and this is nicely done with a high accuracy. So we can put more efforts on spending time on counseling patients rather than on our ultrasound job, which is faster and more reliable. As I said, it's difficult because ultrasound is not mature, and we are still looking for improvement. I think nowadays, the focal zones are changing in ultrasound probes. The frequency ranges are being adopted. So I think the manufacturers are still trying to adapt their tools to every single clinician and to particular dedications that clinicians have, because some doctors are scanning, for example, during pregnancy patients at 10 weeks. So they need a perfect tool for 10 weeks. Okay. The other ones are scanning 13 weeks. So this is a difference, yeah? And because of that, various kinds of probes are needed. Fetal heart is a structure built from several segments. And when we analyze the fetal heart, we are trying to think about these segments, their connections, and basing on that, also the AI algorithms can work and understand the structure and the geometric differences between the connections of these segments within the fetal heart. So segmental way is much more important than looking at the heart in the simple way of reproducible views. It is a more complex structure. Wow, the atmosphere was phenomenal. I was hosted by the great team of SonoScape, and I was impressed so much with the audience, because there were so many people at your seminar, and that was the time of lunchtime. So surprisingly, people dedicate time for lunch to come here to see SonoScape in action and to listen to my talk. I'm very happy. Exactly. Many thanks for your hospitality.
SonoScape, unlocking life potential.
SonoScape, unlocking life potential.